wondering when you were gonna come say goodbye.
Sorry, I should have come earlier.
It's alright, Yale. I knew you'd be here eventually.
I thought you might have left already.
Oh, without saying goodbye to you first. Come on!
Yeah. Sorry, it's so weird being here when you're not. I can't even imagine just watching people sit here, looking at the painting, and I don't know. It's just gonna be weird.
Yeah, I'll miss it. How long till you close up?
About 10 minutes. A little more than that.
Can we sit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can. Sorry. How's your niece?
Better today.
Good. That's really good. It must be hard. I've never really had to, I just can't imagine, oh, sorry if that
It's alright, Yale. You're still young. You shouldn't have had to go through anything like that yet.
We're all really gonna miss you. But I'll miss you the most for sure.
Some lame old spinster loitering at your job every day?
Oh God, you're the only reason working here is even bearable sometimes. I mean, like, no one's cooler than you. Not even like, no one in the whole museum could even be at half as cool as you. Ah, come on, you know you're cool. You have to know.
I'm not too bad.
You're like the least bad for me.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Oh, I really thought Noelle was gonna lose it. She just found out it was your last day. Like she's the head curator.
Yeah, I know, but why would she care if I left?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you're basically a fixture here at this point, as much as any of the other paintings or sculptures or whatever. Like, the whole first month I worked here, I thought you were a knockoff Abramovic doing a piece or something.
I just never thought she was too fond of me, never had a real good, nice talk with her.
Okay, yeah, but some people even come just to see you at this point.
So what?
I don't know. People might stop coming if you're not here.
I don't know about all that. I mean, it's not like... admission is free, so...
Okay, yeah, but she's probably right. Who's gonna fund a museum that no one goes to? It's like, whenever a big exhibit is vaulted, or no, it's like, okay, so there's this restaurant that I really used to like, and I would go there with my friends sometimes for desserts because they had these milkshakes, apple pie milkshakes, and I would order one basically every time I went because they were so good. And then one day they just took them off the fucking menu and, oh, I'm sorry, the freaking menu.
You can curse, I don't care.
Right, but yeah, they just took them off the motherfucking menu and once I took them off, it felt kind of dumb, dumb to eat there. They had all this other good food, but what's the point when my favorite thing is gone? And
so I am the museum's milkshake? You think the apple pie milkshake?
Yeah, lots of people ask about you. They come in to talk to you, take pictures of you and stuff, ask you why you do it. You're the lady who comes in every day, who's been in every day. Every single day, from open to close, just staring at the Basquiat and... It's like you're Nessie. Why will people go to the lock if you didn't live there? To see water or something? God, and once you... I know some people won't bother coming back as much because it'll be dumb to them without you.
I don't know about all that. It's not... There's just so many other things to see here. Maybe you'll lose one, maybe two people a month, maybe a week, maybe even a day. But there's so many other things people come to see besides me. You have that new exhibit, the... what was it called? The Infinity Room, and there's Warhol stuff and African and the big plates downstairs. It's gonna be fine. It's silly to think it won't be.
Hopefully.
Do you think it was a waste?
What?
All the time, all the years I spent here.
No.
7 years. Some people think it's
Well
great.
spent. 7 years well spent, if you ask me. I wish I was here for all of them with you.
I don't think they would have hired you as an attendant at 13, no matter how good you were.
Yeah. Probably not. I would have been great, though. Maybe even better than I am now.
Oh, I don't doubt it, not for a second. But it's probably for the best you stayed in school, though. 7th grade is when they start teaching you the real stuff.
Maybe. How would you know, though?
Oh, I graduated.
Barely, though.
Gosh, are you really giving me this hard of a time on my last day?
Okay, all right. You're right. I'm sorry, Frida.
It's all right, yeah. You're just telling me the truth is all. I remember that one day my counselor called me in to tell me he was going to hold back my diploma. He said, you've been enrolled here for 4 years, but if you count the days, it looks a lot more like 3.
That's whack.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't like I was doing anything wrong. I passed my classes for the most part. And times were different back then. If we didn't like the way something was, we had to hit the streets and scream at people till they cared, Guy was probably a fascist.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If I was your age, I feel like I would have done the same thing. Like, I've been to the Women's March and stuff like that, but like...
I'm sure you could have been a regular Joan Baez.
Who?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm glad I had the time with you that I did.
Yeah. Me too. You really made me love art a lot more, You just... I don't know.
What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
Sure you did. No, you definitely did. I wasn't here because I loved art or whatever. I was here because this was just a job, better than retail or something while I'm at school. You made me, I really tried to see differently. I wanted to see what you came in to see, the way you did. I wanted to know why you did it. And you know so much about the art too. You always taught me so much whenever we talked, and it made me kind of love it.
That's sweet.
Sometimes I go to other museums, LACMA, the Getty stuff, when I'm not here because of you. What about you, Frida? What do you do when we're like closed and stuff?
Not really much of anything. I'll do what needs to be done. The laundry, the shopping. I watch cooking shows sometimes and cook with them on it. It's fun sometimes. But most days I miss it here. It's like a day off work, maybe. It's like not being at home, but at home. Do you still want to know?
What?
Do you still want to know?
No, yeah, I know. Do I want to know what?
Why I came here? Why I sat here every day? People always ask, but it's not... Why do they need to know? It's none of their business anyway.
Why do you want to tell me then?
Because we're friends, honey. Friends trust friends. They tell them stuff.
We're friends?
That's what I said, dummy. Obviously, I like you, and you like me, so why wouldn't we be? Now, do you want to know or not?
Wait on me, friend. Oh, are you like...
I think I fell in love. Just a bit, but I fell in love.
Okay, but like with a painting?
I think so.
Okay, but not like love.
Maybe not the way I'd love a man or a woman, but not the way you'd love a painting either, though.
I
don't think it's so weird.
Maybe not.
Have you ever been in love?
Like with a painting?
Or a person?
No, but I've been talking to this sculpture on Tinder for the past few weeks, and I'm sorry.
art in so many ways is the most human thing that there is. It captures a moment of pure humanity, a love, joy, longing, anger, sadness. I can look at something painted by Van Gogh, a man who lived maybe 200 years before me, who lived in a country I've never lived in, who spoke a language I won't ever speak, and yet I can feel his feelings in his work. I can feel the same tears he cried that one day bubbling up. I can smile that same smile I'm sure he had when mixing the yellows and the orange for his sunflowers. Don't you feel that? You said you go to all kinds of museums now, right? Why do you go? Because you feel something when you look at the art, right?
Yeah.
Well, when I sit here, and since the first time I sat here, I feel love. Maybe loved, both. When I look at the acrylics and the oils, I feel how much Basquiat loved creating, how strongly he felt about the stories he was telling. Maybe I can just feel how much he loved Madonna at the time. This one was painted while he was dating her, before she was even anybody. Maybe it's something else. What I know for sure, is when you experience a love like this at my age, you might as well cherish it. You might as well spend every day in an art museum feeling.
Frida, you know how I said you were cool before?
Yeah.
I think you're cooler now. Definitely cooler. Also weirder, but cooler.
Weird, didn't think that was possible.
Yeah, me either. Well, we're officially closed. But if you need to stay a little bit longer, I really don't think anyone will mind. Okay?
Thank you.
Oh, wait, here, here.
What is it?
I wrote you a letter. No, open it. I wrote it so, if you miss me, or the museum, you can read it. I don't even know when I'll see you next, and sorry, is that dumb?
No,
I should have, gone to
Gail,
the painting
no
or
one's written me a letter in a long, long time. Thank you.
Good. Yeah. Open it if you miss me, I guess, okay?
Okay. When I miss you, I will. Yale? For the road.
Thanks.
You too.